Come on, old man. Get it together. Couldn't handle the win.
Excited. Great. So weird. What was the difference in the last 4 minutes tonight from the game you hadn't closed out very well in the streak?
Made a couple of those shots. There was a guy out there who had 52 points and got some key stops. I just thought we just some of these times, you just got to refuse to lose a little bit. You got to have that type of mentality. I thought we just had an ounce more energy and fight towards the end of the game to make the key plays and just locked in. I loved our attentiveness and just our will to win tonight. And, that's something that we got to be able to build on going forward.
Nick, that little sequence that started with the jump ball in the second quarter, you somehow come up with it. You have to get a fast break down to OG. There's 3 or 4 turnovers following after that. What's your mindset in that point of the game? You had your hands on the ball for 5, 6 straight plays.
Yeah. It's winning time, man. It's winning time. I know everybody is on my ass about the shots, but there's a lot of other ways to impact the game. And Coach challenged me on a jump ball play a couple weeks ago in the film that nobody really tried to get, and I remembered that. So that was a big play for us. Those are the plays that you have to make throughout a game, and there's a lot of ways to impact winning and impact the morale and the energy of the team. And I just wanted to keep us aggressive and keep our foot on the gas all night.
The cut on your eye today?
I got a cut? Oh.
Sorry, I'm like.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I didn't notice, but probably me and Doug in the same boat. So I'll be all right.
Knowing the game a little bit differently, what would you name the abilities to be able to turn on in those moments like Pascal was able to tonight?
I think there's a little bit of experience there. I think there's a comfort level that comes from the work that you put in, and I think that he's just a special player, and the special players rise to the occasion in the biggest moments on the stage like Madison Square Garden, where there's been so many historic performances. He just put his name in the books as one of those guys, and it's just been a lot of fun to play alongside him and watch him. When he's got it going, he's unbelievable, and he carried us tonight on the offensive end of the floor. And it's just a guy that you just give the ball and get out of his way, and they just didn't really have an answer for him, especially down the stretch. Could I believe it? I mean, no, I'm not relieved at all. But yeah. I mean, Pete knows what's up with me, so he got some work to do if he want to beat my record. He's gonna have to try to do it again. But I was hoping that he would crack 50. I wasn't really thinking about the 54 to the last 8 seconds, and yeah, I held the last one so he couldn't get 2 free throws.
But he got off the ball pretty good for a guy rolling the way he was. I think he set up that 3 that happened.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing to do when you're really scoring at will, but still find the right play to make.
Again, I think that's just experience and understanding that you don't got to shoot it every time, and he's still, regardless if he had 50 or not, that we still needed other people to step up and make plays, and I think Pete understands that better than anybody, and he's always willing to get off the ball. He's got high assist numbers most nights, and just making the key plays and being unselfish in those moments is something that we've been preaching a lot, and he's leading by example, and he's doing a fantastic job of that.
What was that like?
I don't know. It was fun. Yeah, fun. Yeah, it just felt good. Like, one of those nights where obviously in this building and being, in that type of game for us, which was an important game. And we wanted to be able to kind of like, get some feel good wins and things like that we've been talking about for a little while now. I mean, for too long. Yeah, like it just felt good to be out there and got going and kind of like everyone kind of continued to encourage me to just keep going. Yeah, which is something that again I'm continuing to work on and continue to get better and growing at. Just trying to control the game and understand like what I can do, and it's not just about scoring. It's about playing defense. It's about trying to rebound. It's about getting my teammates involved, and you know and it's again I feel like I'm growing at that aspect of my game, and yeah, tonight was a good night, to just kind of like the like everything, the whole kind of full package of just being able to get my teammates involved, get going, and it didn't feel forced at all, so which is good. Damn, bro, thanks for reminding us. God damn. All right, and we know what side you on. Nah, it felt good to win for us. Like again, I don't think it matters a road or away. Like we just wanted to get a win. I think for us, going through a tough time and as a team just continue to stay together. We've been preaching that for a little bit, and I think for us it just felt good to get a win, and we wanted the most important thing is that just build on it. Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Obviously, like obviously I'm not a super basketball historian. Like I didn't start basketball till a little late, and I'm learning about all these things, but I know how special this building is, and I think that for me, which is like the more important thing, is that like my team needed every bucket for us to win, which is like the most important thing for me, like wanting to get a win and making sure that we get back on the right track. And those guys out there are special, and I just felt like everyone needed that moment, and everyone being happy for each other. We haven't had an opportunity to cheer for a little bit, so I think it felt good.
Noticing everyone in the timeout cheering for each other and watching for each other excited. Together, you guys felt.
No, I think we've been together. I think we rallied, for some games now, and obviously it doesn't show up when we're losing, right? So it's kind of hard, but yeah, like I think just seeing everyone cheer for each other, everyone being happy, and I think that we just needed that. Like we needed that joy and that happiness for the game, and for me, like just when I see like my teammates doing well, or like seeing when I'm doing well, my teammates are happy for me, like that just for me that gives you that joy of the game that we've been missing for us, like, and I've been trying to continue to encourage like all of us to kind of stay together, and we just need that spark, and we gotta, like I said, the most important thing is just take it and what we're gonna do for like with it from now on, and now like I'm I was really impressed with everyone, and we stay together. And yeah, we just gotta like I said, I'm gonna keep saying the same thing, but we gotta build on that, and hopefully we do.
When OG is singling out the matchups he wants, whether it's Julius or RJ, is that something that we don't see, like kind of that itch to him?
Right. Yeah, no, which is I've said that from the beginning of the year. Like I can just see it in him, and he's taking the challenge every possession, and like he wants that, and you can see it in his eyes, and even on timeouts, we try, like you can tell, and I think that's new for OG, and I think that's an area of growth, and I'm proud of him for taking that, and obviously he's coming back from injury and he's getting his rhythm, but just to see him like locked in and on the defensive end, and doing everything, and wanting to guard the best player like every single night, yeah, no, he's special.
Pascal, you've been relatively consistent with this offensive score. Like we see almost a switch flip where you just hit that another mode. We saw it a little bit in Philly in the third quarter where you had 16 points, and we get in this game where it felt like you were just absolutely determined to like get this one to the win. What is that? What do you say to yourself in those moments where you just have that extra level of determination?
I don't know what I say to myself, but I feel like I have that mentality every time I'm out there, and sometimes the moment comes, and I do believe that we have a lot of talented player on our team, and there's that balance in wanting to make sure that we play good basketball, and also understanding that, like for me, like I put everything into this, this is like I wake up, and that's the first thing is in my mind. Like I put the work in, and it's been a a rocky season, but I think that for me, like just understanding the consistency of just keeping the work every single day, no matter what, no matter the result, no matter our record, like and you know, I do believe that that's gonna always show, like, and that's just my mindset going into it. And you know, sometimes you have nights like this, and you know, it makes you feel good and encourages you to keep going. What happened? Yeah, oh my goodness, I'm cold right now. From all the cold water, and like I got one of those after pregame. Sorry, Kayla. Well, I'm not really sorry, but um, but yeah, I was really good. Yeah, it was a lot of water, and yeah, OG was like throwing bottles at me, like it was pretty crazy. Um, but now it was all fun, man. Like it's a moment, you know, for our team.
Yeah, 2 more minutes. What have you got? Fred's record.
And when I got back, I thought about it, and I was kind of pretty mad I missed 2 free throws. Because that was that right there. And we talked about it. I'm sure he's happy that his record still stands. But yeah, we gunning for that for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They really kept it for me. I haven't had one of those in like ever. So yeah, it's always a first, right?
Good to get a win, finish off a game strong. Anything in the last 3 4 minutes?
Well, it was tough, not unlike a lot of the games we've been in here lately, right? And, a little bit of similar. I thought we were doing a lot of things where we wanted to go and all that stuff. And, we had a lot of open shots, again, that we didn't hit. And then we finally hit a couple down the stretch like we're kind of used to, right? We're kind of used to Freddie and OG and those guys hitting some late in the fourth. So I think that got us, over the hump. And obviously Pascal was incredible, right?
Yes, 2 nights in a row for Pascal. What do you see in Philly that's been the difference? What happened?
I just think that he's stayed super aggressive, right? And he's playing at a good tempo. He's getting by. When he's not getting by, he's getting space sometimes as well. And just enough probably kickouts to those guys. I don't know how many assists he had, but he probably deserved about 8 more than he got. Just on kickouts to the 3. So it's 7, right? Still a pretty good number, but I was thinking that before the game. He's averaging about 7 a game, and he probably should be averaging close to 10, to be honest.
What did it say when, a guy that important what you do, just talking to us, he said, look, whatever it takes, we're going to get out of this, and that kind of determination, backing up. Didn't quite get it done at the
Yeah, I think the Philly game helped him from a couple of standpoints. I think we're on a back-to-back. I think we had a couple of guys that were really running on fumes out there and just kind of needing him to keep creating, and they were pretty happy for him to do that, right? And I just said to him as well, you got to, just keep, in those scenarios, you just got to keep going to work. And but I thought we did enough good things. We're mixing it up a little bit with how we were getting him the ball. We had a nice stretch with, Freddie screening for him there in the first half, and most of it was some just stuff we put in this morning to get him some space, and I thought they held their composure really well. We could have probably folded that up a couple times in the second half, and we kept answering back every time they made a big run at us.
When you have games that kind of get close, go hard, get close again, and you have Pascal being able to do what he does, can you kind of name what that difference is for certain players that can just turn on and turn off?
Well, I think tonight's a special night, right? He really had it going, right? I think that, I don't think on the road against a really good team that you get up 10 a couple times that, there's gonna be some runs in there and it's gonna seesaw a little bit, right? And it certainly did tonight. But I thought we were really just really tough on D. And again, I don't think we got rewarded for a lot of our good defense. Like, we knocked the ball away like crazy and didn't get any of them. OG had 2 or 3 steals go, that he was going the other way. And so I was happy with that. We were at least disruptive enough, and, they're a team in great rhythm, and they play that way. And I think we had them out of rhythm, most of the night.
earlier about, your identity defensively, and I think there's a stretch after that jump ball in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Fred dug it out.
Yeah.
His ball and got it up, and Coach got it done. And there was a double on the baseline, and I read to
Yeah, it is, and it's good. Like we haven't been doing very good on jump balls in the course of the game, and it's just basically, I kind of see him as a lot of times, no matter who's jumping, it's kind of a loose ball. Right, it's not that easy just to tip. I mean, sometimes it is. It's just a given that they're going to tip, but even then, you can kind of try to get a tip on it and get it going. That was a huge play. I thought that was like one of the biggest plays of the game, just because we really needed to swing momentum back, and we did it off getting a jump tie up and guys on the floor for a tie up, I believe, and then figuring out a way to win that jump ball. And like you said, those little things lead to momentum and like 4 straight plays, and it is a crucial part of the game. Yeah, I just think that, Scotty had sat for a long time, tried to kind of sneak him back in there during a stretch, and that little stretch didn't go very good. I'm not sure he was at fault in that. It just felt like a better rhythm to go. And yeah, I thought Malachi was playing confident. And again, gives you at least a spacing threat out there. And hopefully, I think he did make one. Right, as well, which we needed to find somebody to make a 3. We leave him out there for as long as we can. Really liked that. I didn't think he was that involved in the game offensively for a long time, and then he got involved. Right, that he didn't just kind of have a super quiet, 4 for 8, or he got a stretch where he got super involved. He had 2 or 3 great moves, and we called a couple of set plays that he made the right reads on as well. So it was a critical time. I think it was a time when Pascal went out where we just started running the same plays we've been running for Pascal for OG, and he started making some big drives and strong finishes.